Hello and good day. For today, our topic is calculating the true costs of credit. Last time, diniscuss ko yung costs of credit. Ngayon naman, i-compute natin yung true costs of credit ng debtor. Ilan nga ba yung true costs of credit ng umutang? Before we calculate the true costs of credit, you should know that there are common and distinct types of credit. There are two common and distinct types of credit, and they are first, credit for merchandise sold, and second, cash or bank loans. Unahin natin yung credit for merchandise sold. The most common term for merchandise credit is 2/10 and over 30. This is an example of a credit term. So ang tawag dyan sa 2/10 and over 30 ay credit term. What does it mean by the credit term 2/10 and over 30? This means that there is 2% discount if paid in 10 days from invoice date. And there is no discount if paid in 30 days. In other words, kapag nagbayad yung debtor within 10 days after the invoice date, makaka-avail siya ng 2% discount. Pero kapag nagbayad siya on the 11th day up to the 30th day, hindi siya makaka-avail ng 2% discount. Meaning to say, there is no discount. Of course, the debtor must pay on the 30th day. Kapag hindi siya nagbayad on the 30th day or until the 30th day, there will be penalties and surcharges. Aside from penalties and surcharges, meron ding additional interest. And of course, the debtor's credit standing will be impaired. If ever ang credit term is 3/10 and over 30, ang ibig sabihin naman nun ay there is a 3% discount if paid in 10 days from the invoice date. And there is no discount if paid in 30 days. Take note that the credit term is based on the agreement between the parties involved. Meaning to say, this is agreed by the creditor and the debtor. At this point, you need to know the important terminologies in the credit term. The important terminologies are credit period, discount rate, and discount period. When we say credit period, this is the number of days until full payment is required. So in our example earlier, the credit term is 2/10 and over 30. Ang credit period dyan ay 30 days since the debtor must pay until the 30th day. Next, discount rate. Discount rate is a percentage deducted from the purchase price if the buyer pays within a specified time shorter than the credit period. Therefore, in our example, the discount rate is 2%. Next, discount period. Discount period is the number of days after the beginning of the credit period during which the cash discount is available. In this case, the discount period is 10 days. Since maa-avail ni debtor yung 2% discount kapag nakapagbayad siya within 10 days from the invoice date. In credit for merchandise sold, the debtor or the user of merchandise credit under this 2/10 and over 30 scheme has the option of paying within 10 days to avail of a 2% discount or wait for the entire 30 days and forgo the discount. So it's either magbabayad si debtor within 10 days from the invoice date para ma-avail niya yung 2% discount, or magbabayad siya on the 30th day pero ifo-forgo niya yung discount. Usually, umaabot yan sa 30 days kasi yung payment niya pwede pa niya yung gamitin sa ibang bagay. Kung magbabayad siya sa 11th day, wala na din namang discount. That's why walang difference kung magbabayad siya on the 11th day or magbabayad siya on the 30th day. Ganon din kapag nagbayad siya on the 12th day, wala na din namang discount. That's why normally, pinapaabot nila sa 30th day. To calculate for the cost of forgoing the discount, or in essence, the cost of credit, there is a formula. Take note that the cost of forgoing the discount is otherwise known as effective discount rate. The formula to calculate or compute for the cost of forgoing the discount or the effective discount rate is discount rate over 100% minus discount rate times 360 over N. Yung discount rate, diniscuss ko na yan kanina. Yung N ay yung number of days that payment may be delayed. Meaning to say, this is the number of days from the end of discount period to the due date. So, in the credit term 2/10 and over 30, N is equal to 20 days. Yung 360, that is the number of days in a year. This is based on 12 months per year. And for every month, there are 30 days. That is for consistency. 12 times 30, that is equal to 360. Take note that this is not based on the actual number of days. Kasi ang actual number of days ay 365. But for the purposes of computing the cost of forgoing the discount or the effective discount rate, we will use 360. Ang discount rate natin dito ay 2% at ang N ay 20. Pwede na nating i-substitute 2% over 100% minus 2% times 360 over 20. That will become 2% over 98% times 360 over 20. 2% divided by 98%, that is equal to 0.0204081633. 360 divided by 20, that is equal to 18. 0.0204081633 times 18, that is equal to 0.3673. Therefore, the cost of foregoing the discount or effective discount rate is equal to 36.73% in a year. By foregoing the discount, the annual cost is 36.73%. This is the debtor's cost of borrowing. Next, let's try another example. The credit term is 3/10 n/30. The formula to compute for the cost of foregoing the discount or effective discount rate is equal to discount rate over 100% minus discount rate times 360/n. The discount rate is equal to 3% and n is 20. By substituting the values, it will become 3% over 100% minus 3% times 360/20. That will become 3% over 97% times 360/20. 3% over 97%, that is equal to 0.0309278351. 360 divided by 20, that is equal to 18. 0.0309278351 times 18, that is equal to 0.5567. Therefore, the cost of foregoing the discount or effective discount rate is 55.67%. That means by foregoing the discount, the annual cost is 55.67%. And this is the debtor's cost of borrowing. Let's now proceed to cash or bank loans. For cash or bank loans, the calculation of cost of credit will be different. First, there is nominal rate. Nominal rate means stated rate. Ito yung rate na nakalagay dun sa contract of loan. Let's say, for example, ang nakalagay ay 12%, then the nominal rate or the stated rate is 12%. And then there is effective interest rate. Ito naman yung true cost of credit. Let's have an example in order for you to better understand nominal rate and effective interest rate. Bank A, 1 year 10,000 pesos loan at 12%. So, yung nominal rate or stated rate ay 12%. The borrower's net cash proceeds or what he gets today is 10,000 pesos. He will pay 11,200 pesos 1 year from now. Paano na-compute yung 11,200 pesos? We have 10,000 pesos principal plus 1,200 pesos interest. Of course, yung 1,200 pesos, that is computed by getting the product of 10,000 and 12%. 10,000 pesos times 12%, that is equal to 1,200 pesos. Next, Bank B, 1 year 10,000 pesos loan at 12%. The interest will be collected in advance or deducted from the net proceeds. Ang niloan ng borrower ay 10,000 pesos. At ang nominal rate or stated rate ay 12%. It says here that the interest will be collected in advance or deducted from the net proceeds. So that means he gets 8,800 pesos today. That means ang marireceive ng borrower ay 8,800 pesos. Paano yan na-compute? 10,000 pesos na principal minus yung interest na kinolect in advance. And that is equal to 1,200 pesos. 10,000 pesos minus 1,200 pesos, that is equal to 8,800 pesos. And since kinolect na yung 1,200 pesos in advance, he will pay 10,000 pesos 1 year from now. The question is, which is a cheaper credit using the effective interest rate? Is it the credit obtained from Bank A or the credit obtained from Bank B? Ang interest from Bank A ay 1,200 pesos. At ang net proceeds ay 10,000 pesos. 1,200 pesos divided by 10,000 pesos, that is equal to 12% effective interest rate. Ang interest from Bank B ay 1,200 pesos. At ang net proceeds ay 8,800 pesos kasi nga dinidak na agad-agad yung 1,200 pesos. 1,200 pesos divided by 8,800 pesos, that is equal to 13.64% effective interest rate. As I said earlier, the effective interest rate is the true cost of credit. Since the effective interest rate in Bank A is lower than the effective interest rate in Bank B, it is definitely better to borrow from Bank A.